So as far as any of the specifics here, it all appears to start with a Discord message from a streamer by the name of Lavloon back in September, with her saying there, "I think Hassan's outrage about everything is really funny because he slept with my friend when she was 17 and he was 24." With a streamer by the name of ChudLogic featuring this message in a stream yesterday, and the clip showing the message gets around. And as of recording, it has over 160,000 views. Now with this, many were pretty skeptical about the allegations because Lavloon apparently has fought with streamers in the past. And then as it started gaining traction, she changed some of the details in her story, saying in a since deleted tweet that the relationship between Hassan and her friend was legal, and saying that her comment was about Hassan allegedly partaking in an adult relationship with a woman 5 years his junior. With her going on to say on Patreon, "Hassan Piker slept with my very young friend when he was not so young. It was legal, but he's denounced men publicly for doing much less. I don't care about it and she's never going to come forward, but the fact exists nonetheless, an example of hypocrisy." And adding, "Let me be clear, she's not coming forward because she doesn't care, because none of this was a big deal. It was legal. I barely cared. Hassan did nothing illegal, probably nothing immoral either." And so unsurprisingly, all of this makes its way back to Hassan, and he responds to the allegations in a stream. And there, saying the woman in question was 19 at the time of their relationship.
Such a ridiculous, slanderous lie. This person makes it so that other people have an even harder time believing women. It's already hard enough for women to come out. What the f are you doing?
So Philip DeFranco actually missed a lot of context. So this woman in question has been running around a bunch of streaming spots and a bunch of Discord saying she's got this nuke that she's gonna drop on Hassan. It could be career ending. It's gonna expose him.
Duns, I'm about to drop a Hassan nuke.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
No,
DM it
stop.
to me.
Stop
DM
doing
it to
that.
No.
Lav, you're gonna end your whole fucking career on this shit. Don't do it. Not in a good way. Literally, it's not worth it.
I know.
So
but every
stop.
time his name is brought up, I'm like vibrating.
Stop. No,
Wait,
you shouldn't be.
wait.
Stop.
Just know Hassan is well known in Los Angeles.
No.
And then she comes out with the fact that he was sleeping with a 17-year-old.
She didn't
and then after she gets called out, she walks it back and say, "No, actually, it was a 19-year-old. It was completely." So when you were running around saying it was a nuke before, bitch, what was it? Like 17.
Like 17.
Which is a pretty big deal.
It's a whole difference.
Yeah, hey,
It's
the difference between
Scott's
you
free
being
and
in some
NJ.
woman's cheek and a dude being in your cheeks. You get me? And she out here talking, and she's done this numerous times.
Yeah, she's a serial liar.
She's a serial. All I know is this bitch is lying, okay? And she been lying.
That's crazy.
And let me ask this, okay?
That's crazy.
This is why I think this is interesting, because previously she'd called another man basically the Harvey Weinstein of Twitch. And then everyone's like, "What the fuck are you trying to say? You calling this dude like some..." And she's like, no. Actually, I walked that back. I shouldn't have said that.
I should not have made the Harvey Weinstein comparison. I shouldn't have. I will walk it back. I will walk it back completely.
And I was like, you just casually just be calling people some of the worst villains alive, and you think that shit's acceptable?
You at some point, to me, you know what the fuck you're doing. You know your power. If it was a one-time thing, I still can't trust your ass. I can't trust you. But if you do it a bunch of times, you know what the hell you're doing, and then you're gonna come back, and then you're gonna come back and do it again because you know what you're doing, because you know you're not gonna get caught. Privilege.
Let's see.
I think my brain is fine. I think well. I just don't think before I speak. I just need to be more patient. I'm just impulsive. I'm just impulsive and retarded. I'm obviously severely mentally ill.
Nah. That's the excuse afterwards. Because the first time you said that shit, I'd be like, all right, that's a fucking retarded thing to do, but hope you learn. And then you do it again and again and again and again and again and again. Nah, B. Nah, you gotta know how serious this shit is the first time you got caught doing it, right? And then you're like, I'm impulsive, and then what's fucked up and everything. And I'd be like, hey, you still a stupid motherfucker, and I can't trust you. But you can't use the same, I'm just impulsive. No, I can't. When I was a kid, I was impulsive. I was slapping motherfuckers left, right, and center. Yeah. You would cross me, I would slap the fuck out of you. No questions. What the fuck did you say? Wham. First time, like, I'm just impulsive. The next few times, people are like, nah, you gotta fucking hold yourself. Because it ain't cute. When you're 9, it's gonna pass. When you're 12, cops are coming. You understand what I'm saying? You become a whole threat. You have to understand that. The first time, we get it. But no, you can't use the same excuse over. No, girl. No. I have money, but I'm not buying it.
Hold up. You're impulsive. Your impulsivity is not something separated from you. You are the the impulsiveness. Do you understand what that means? I don't get to punch a bitch in the face and be like, I got anger management issue, as if that matters.
Oops.
You going to jail, stupid. I got ADHD. I can't focus and I just stuck my dick in a random bitch. That's not how it works. Like, people use this mental health shit as if it's a get out of jail free card to explain away your irrational behavior. Mm-hmm. You got a problem? Okay. Guess what that means? You got to learn to work with your problem. Just because you have BPD does not mean you get to treat everybody like garbage and not be accountable for that. That's not what that means. It means that you are doing everything in your power to mitigate as much of the hurt as you are doing. And if you hurt somebody, you still need to be accountable for that. It makes it more understandable, but it doesn't make it any less wrong. You understand? Let's keep listening.
Whatever. I'm a bad person. Don't take me seriously. I guess. I don't know. Clearly, Clearly, I'm not okay. Clearly, I'm not okay. I'm very mentally ill. I don't know if I should be in this space, but now I don't know.
I'm mentally ill now? Really? When people have told you before to take accountability over the years, you said, no, I got a lot to say, all this stuff. Now that shit's really coming down, you're mentally ill and you shouldn't be in this space? Damn, it's unbelievable how people try to escape accountability. Did you guys see that? Like a snake in the grass.
You know what it is? People are using this mental health thing to do a lot of things. The same way some men are using being gay whenever they do things to other men. Kevin Spacey, when he got called out, he said, well, you know, I'm gay. He came out. He used that as, there is such thing as gay privilege for those kind of things. Okay. And it's the same thing whenever you use, oh, it's not me. I'm a bit crazy. It's not me. Here's the craziness talking. No.
Maybe I don't interact with the internet the way that I'm supposed to.
How many times are you going to say that before you do something about it?
I will never fucking do anything about it.
That's the question.
That way.
When are you going to do something about it?
That way.
Now let's listen to her response.
That bar.
Here we go. I believe the individual in question is Lycan. Shout outs to you, bro.
Let's go. Werewolf, stand up.
Do anything about it. I won't. This is just who I am.
What? No, bring that shit back. I did not hear properly.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm very impulsive.
Maybe I don't interact with the internet the way that I'm supposed to.
How many times are you going to say that before you do something about it?
I will never fucking do anything about it.
Wow! I heard right. Wow! Wow! I heard right. I thought, okay, fuck that shit.
Then why would no.
I've been a streamer for 3 months. Give me let me.
How many times do you have to get into these situations before you realize, fuck, maybe I need to step back and consider how I behave on stream and what I say publicly?
She's been on this shit for 3 months?
No.
And how many? Okay, how many times did it happen?
3 times.
3 and 3? Every month is a new shit?
She's been on TikTok and she's got a bunch of 500K followers for like almost 2 years.
Okay, so she's lying again.
She's lying. She can't stop lying. She's acting like, no, she's lying.
I'm obviously severely mentally ill. I dissociate constantly. Like I don't know like what is real and what is like
here's
not
a real
real.
Piece of...
I'm extremely underdeveloped socially. Now take all of that and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I know that I made a mistake. I feel fucking bad.
It's fine. Let's erase everything that's happened up to this point. You're going to go forward from the stream trying to make a change. That is the key. And I
don't know if I am, and you can't hold me to that. I don't know. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Everything becomes about me. It always comes back to me. Why?
My friends, this is a sickness of the highest order. We have discovered that you are allergic to accountability. In America, you can do this. You can go and say, this one, he's eaten my child. And then they're going to say, but you've never given birth. I'm retarded, I'm stupid. We have created a society that rewards people for having a sickness. Look at this one. Imagine, you are nobody. Then you say somebody touched you like this. They just grabbed your balls like this and they tickled. All of a sudden, you're on every mainstream news. We have rewarded people for engaging in deception. Yeah? Imagine if you have come out, you are nobody, and you say, Hassan, this man, he has ruptured my anus. Sodomy, we don't want this one, the sickness.
Whenever we're talking about fake allegations, that's not what we're talking about, by the way, for those who are wondering. Whenever they talk about, well, yeah, but there's only 3% of fake allegations. This is not one of them, because that's not reported.
Let me take it a step further. She'd reported another dude before these two, right? And everybody celebrated her. Go queen, you're so brave. She told us the details of the story. You know what happened? This is what she claimed happened. She said she went on this date with this dude. They were flirting. They went back to his place.
And then I made like a joke about it. My first video was like, LOL, that one time when like this like LA comedian like kind of forced me to eat his ass when I was like pushing against him. LOL. And it was just like a funny video.
Wait,
and
that
then
doesn't sound funny. That sounds really extreme.
And this might be a bit fucked up, but like I feel like eating ass has got to be one of the hardest things to force someone to do. I'm not gonna lie.
There was a lot of pressure on my head, and he was like keeping my mouth full and making sure that he was not making eye contact with me, so I couldn't say no. Like it was very weird. I wouldn't say that he raped me, but it was definitely like a very strange situation.
And basically, she was eating them from the back, and then she went home. And I kept thinking to myself, do you know how hard it is to force someone to do something for you while you're on all fours? And they behind you?
And they spray it.
I'm sorry, my nigga. I'm just saying. Listen, if you want me to do something to you, bitch, you better not give me your back. Give me your money.
Hey, wait, there's a hold up. Hey, bitch, where your money at?
Give it to me now. I'll fucking kill you. Oh, wait, let me not aim at my own asshole.
No, it would be funny if he holds the gun in his butt cheek and he's just like, give me your money. Give it. Yeah, put it in the pocket. Put it in the back pocket. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Let's laugh at No, you gotta laugh at this one. She's made up 2 times, Allegat. You think the first one was real? She's made up 2 times. Why should you trust anything this bitch says?
That's an MO right now. That's an MO.
And you guys ask me, why do people lie? I don't know. She don't even know. She said she retarded. She crazy.
People ask you?
No, we're not laughing at that. No, you get that shit out of there. Imagine if there was a serial rapist out there, and he just out here getting his ass eaten, just bending over like, you my shit now with this back alley. But I'm scared. Walk away, but this man gave you back.
Like, you scared while the guy's like screaming, oh yeah. Fuck, sorry. Didn't mean to
the reason why I say this is because, like, if you ever had your ass eaten, you know how much of a vulnerable and weak position it is.
You don't have to have your ass eaten to know that.
There's, you know, I'm just saying, when you get your ass eaten from the back, it's very hard to look manly.
Dude.
I mean, you gotta arch your back. It's already a wrap. Or it's hard to look stuck down and have your back arched.
Or you have your legs behind your head.
Oh no, we're not doing that one. I don't that one. That one's a crazy one. I mean,
he was being very menacing. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. People say this all the time. Like I always admit this. I have a big bias against white women. I do. But part of that is like informed by my personal experience, and I've seen the way society reacts to them. And like white women, just I don't know what it is, but they just make the most sympathetic victim. They understand how to cry on demand and do whatever it is to like sympathize. And not all y'all, because plenty of y'all are mad cool. But I just know it's like the best victims have always been like white ladies for some reason, right? I've had like. So the situation, I've had women I've never met, I've never seen, never spoken to, like DMing people around me being like, yo, Abba came to my school when I was 16 in Oklahoma and he said hi to me and now he won't return my calls now that I'm 19. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't never been to Oklahoma and I ain't talking no goddamn 16-year-old. Who the fuck? This girl bought Patreon accounts, was messaging other creators. And I'm thinking like, yo, this is crazy. But the thing is, you can't defend yourself too hard. How do I prove
something that did not happen?
Exactly. How do I prove I don't know this person? They can fabricate DMs. I can't show you a message history that doesn't exist.
It's like when Amazon asks you, give us a proof that you didn't receive the email. How? I sent a picture of me like this.
I thought you were gonna arch your back, nigga. I was like, don't do that shit. give me that email, bitch.
I have nothing. Look, it's a hole.
Stop. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, we laughing right now because you gotta laugh, but like, this shit's frightening. For real. Right? So we gotta cut this whole believe them win shit, because after these last 4 or 5 years, we've gone to great lengths. So many high profile stories have come out, and you see, guess what? Just like men, bitches be lying too. Right? So cut this movement out. Stop this whole idea of inherently believing people who do not present any factual evidence of what has happened. And it's got to be a lot of evidence, not some fucking recording that's like edited by the person themselves. Actual evidence. Because we still live in a society with minimal evidence. Women don't get the whole media behind them. Hassan's very fortunate in this regard. The person who was coming at him is a retard, self-admittedly. If it was someone who's a little bit more savvy, someone who's a little bit more strategic, this could be far more heinous, and it would have been much more difficult for him to defend himself. As heinous as having to eat a man's asshole against your will. Okay? Anything you want to add?
No.
I thought you were going to turn around and be like, turn it off.